How you doing out there? YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all social media outlets. Man, been a long day today, man. And, today, man, I just want to talk about just a lot of stuff. Got nothing to do to, talk on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hope y'all doing good out there. But yeah, today I just want to talk about something that I saw in the news. It was just kind of funny to me and crazy. Like, a guy got 20 years in prison in DuPage County for stealing a Ferrari. I'm like, wow, how could they get this man 20 years for stealing a car? And if you see on Fox News, on Facebook, you go into the comments, man, you're gonna get a good laugh. Like people, every time somebody do something stupid in the news, man, and they post it on Facebook, like Chicago news, the comments be hilarious, man. You want a good laugh, you should check them comments out, because they just be something else, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they gave the dude like 20 years for stealing a Ferrari. And I was just like, wow, like the justice system so crazy, you know what I'm saying? They give a black car thief 20 years, but like they say, a police officer that shoots a black man, he gets out of jail. They lock him up, tell him he's gonna get all his time, and now he's at home scot-free. And you don't even hear about him anymore. Like they just make him disappear, I can't even think of his name, but shot that poor black kid in his back all them times. Could have tased him. But hey, that's another story. But yeah, 20 years, man, for a stolen car. But my thing is this: why are you even stealing cars? Like, I don't feel sorry for the guy because why is you stealing, man? Like I say, it's too many ways out here to make money. So you want to go steal and take some, I don't feel sorry for you, man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, your family got to go through that, you got to, do time, but man, you shouldn't be stealing, man. Just think, man, if you was in a third world country and you stole, your hand would get chopped off. You know what I'm saying? You'll lose a limb, or so I think America need to get more strict on the laws. To be honest with you, like when somebody do something crazy, like I believe in an eye for an eye. The religion that I practice, it believes in, whatever you do, whatever somebody do to you, you can do back to them, with equal or less value. You know what I'm saying? And Christian people who got this vengeance is the Lord's. I don't believe in that. I believe that whatever somebody do to you, you can do it to them. And I think that's what should be happening out here. You know what I'm saying? I think people who's out here killing, for just no reason, they should get killed. That's just me, man. I think the law should be an eye for an eye. You take a life, you lose a life, you lose your life. Unless it's justified. Unless you had no other choice. Like somebody was coming to take you out and you took them out. And it can be justified. You know what I'm saying? The justice system. I believe in it, but I think they need to add better laws out here that's going to stop, to deter the crime and the criminals that's out here, running wild. You want to be out here sneaking and killing people, somebody should take your life, And I watched a disturbing video today, man. It hurt my heart, man. It's, man, and man, I just, like I say, I don't want to speak about that because it's personal to me, you know what I'm saying? And to see that video was just so disturbing. And I just pray that, put like this, I just pray they catch the people that did what they did. Put it like that, because it's senseless, man. It's senseless. You all out here doing senseless killings, and for nothing. You taking life, and then at the same time you throwing your life away. And life is so precious, man. Life is precious. It's short, like I always talk about. First of all, it's short. So, if you do have a good life, well, you have life. If God blessed you to have a life out here, because if you think about it, out of the millions and millions and billions of sperm, you got to the egg first. You know what I'm saying? We got to the egg, so we was in a race from start getting here. So if you got here, you blessed, like you lucky. You know what I'm saying? As the old saying go, man, your mama could have swallowed you. You know what I'm saying? But you was blessed to get here. So knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you should value your life more. You should value life more, people life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's precious, man. It's short and it's precious. So you out here taking life, man. I just think you take a life, your life should be taken as well. They got that in certain countries. They need that here. I'm sorry, man. I'm just tired. I live in Chicago, like I said in several videos. I feel like I'm in Gotham City, man. Gotta, ride around with your gun every day, on high alert. You gotta stay vigilant always. Cause it's crazy, man. And, you got people jumping out, four people deep with guns, robbing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be alert for that. You gotta be, mindful and watching. Cause people jealous hearted, they hateful, they crazy, and it's just bad out here, man. So I think the laws, like I say, several other videos, they need to tighten them laws up, and especially when it comes to murder. You want to kill somebody, you need to get your life taken. Well, hell, man, you want to kill somebody, take your own life. If you're that unhappy and miserable in life and you want to just take people out, take your own life. That's just how I feel. Especially losing people I love, to gun violence and stuff of that nature. It's just horrible, man. It's angering. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, for the past couple weeks, I've been angry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't felt this way since, years, and it's angering, man, to just be witnessing stuff like this still happening to, just people, and especially, when it, have an effect on you when it happens to somebody, But yeah, man, government need to tighten up, man, especially in Chicago, man. That's why we got to vote, man. Look, man, I was I was a Trump hater. I'm not gonna lie. I was a Trump hater. But I think if he would have got in office, I think he would have did something about Chicago. And I'm just keep it real. I'm not a Trump supporter, I'm not a Biden supporter neither after, he got in office and the Fed rate went up. Now when you buy a house, you paying like 8-9% since the Biden administration got in office. And inflation went sky high. Hopefully, when this voting come around, we vote somebody in that's going to be for the people, because I feel honestly Joe Biden is not for the people. And it proves that when he hiked up the Fed rates, and then everything went, as soon as he got in office, inflation. We need to, vote more, man, get better people in office that's going to change the narrative and change the way things are. Because definitely something need to be changed in Illinois as far as his laws. And you know, the crime. Hopefully, this mayor in Chicago, he just have an effect on Chicago and change some of the things that's going on in Chicago. But we'll see. From what I hear, I heard he's a good guy, and people that know him, like him. People, a lot of people that I know that's into politics, they say he's a good brother, and hopefully he can do something to change Chicago for the better. And the surrounding suburbs need to follow suit, because man, it's just terrible out here, man. And I'm tired of it, man. I just want to, you want to live in peace, not around a lot of unstable people and killers and murderers and robbers and people that's just weak-minded, that can't go out here and earn an honest living, that rather go rob, kill, and steal to do so. So they need to stricken the laws up for them type of people, man. Lengthy jail sentences. You know what I'm saying? You want to go out here and rob somebody, man? Look, let it be when you rob somebody, man, you get 40 years in prison. Hey, shouldn't have did it. Go get a job. You know what I'm saying? You kill somebody, you get your life taken. You sit on death row. Especially, like I say, you do it just for no reason, or, because you got a gun. A lot of people who have guns and just think, they got power. A gun don't make you powerful, man. Then they don't understand when they shoot somebody, they go to jail. You ain't got them guns. Now you got niggas, you got big 6'8" niggas, 400-500 pounds that been in prison 20, 30 years, that ain't been with a woman because they doing natural life. You come on the tip, now you fresh meat. You ain't got no as they say, you ain't got no pipe in there, but you might get piped down by some 6'8" dude that, that been in there for life. He might make you put on lipstick and everything, put Kool-Aid around your lip. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of these young guys got to understand this, man. You don't have them guns in jail, man. So when you kill somebody and go to jail, just know, you ain't gonna have them guns. And then don't be in there with somebody, you kill somebody that somebody had love for, or, had a little juice. You in trouble, man. You better not never get caught and go to jail for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You done did something to somebody, you might just get thrown off the tip, man. Me and one of the guys, man, from the block, man, we was talking about that today, fam did a stretch, man. He came home, he taking care of his kids, he on some positive stuff, man. I was just like, man, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? Brothers is waking up from that lifestyle, because it ain't nothing but a trick off the street, peer pressure. You got to be smarter than that, man. You can't let peer pressure get the best of you. You got to be strong-minded and have your own mind. Because a lot of these guys that be peer pressuring people, they don't be nothing but suckers themselves. You know what I'm saying? They be suckers, man. They mentally not strong enough to carry on in life. So they want you to go down with them. They want your boat to sink just like theirs is, because they know they ain't about nothing or gonna do nothing in life. So they want you to go the same route, instead of using their mind to educate themselves to be better people, or be out here doing something good with themselves. They rather just don't be nothing and take people down the path with them, peer pressure other people to be just like them, so they can go down the same road as them. I know, because I've been around people like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can just remember getting into a fight with one of the guys, man. You know what I'm saying? We was young. I had a lot of fights in the hood, and then I remember one of the guys giving me a gun, telling me to go shoot him. I'm like, man, you crazy. You trying to send me off, dude? Like, nah, I ain't gonna shoot him. For what? You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I throw hands. I don't kill. So when he tried to give me that gun, I never forget that. He know who he is. He can't see this video now because he in prison. You know what I'm saying? And when he get out, I hope, he has a better look on life, because he family, and I do have love for him. I have love for him, just hopefully, he get his act together when he come home. And I have love for him. I loved his daddy. His daddy was like a father figure to me when I was a kid, So hopefully when he come home, he have his life together. And he get it together, man. Cause they try to give me a pipe, man, as they say. Like, man, go shoot him. Nah, man, I'm not a killer. I ain't stupid. What I'm gonna shoot him for? Then I be in jail. Man, nah, I'm straight. I'd rather throw hands. And then if you lose throwing hands, you live to fight another day. But you get whooped, or you fight and lose, and then you want to get a gun. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I lost that fight, because I was dirty back then. I got some couple of sucker punches, and we fought all night that day. I never forget that. But I wasn't gonna shoot that man for what? Nah, man, we don't do that, man. We not killers. You know what I'm saying? Only way I'm gonna shoot somebody if my life is on the line. If somebody trying to shoot me, I had no other choice. I don't like killers. Killers, they took my whole family. I've lost several family members that I love to murder. So I don't like killers, man. So, when he tried to do that, it was like peer pressure, man. It's like, cuz I ain't stupid. You go kill him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. I'm not finna shoot nobody. So, yeah, man, my point of the story is, though, you don't want people to peer pressure you into doing anything. You have to have a strong mind and be strong-willed. You know what I'm saying? And this way, the young people out there, man, just because you got a gun don't make you tough, man. Don't make you powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because you kill somebody with that gun, when you go to jail, you ain't gonna have that gun. You know what I'm saying? And I hear stories about people, I know people that work in prisons, and the stories be horrific. People that done kill people that's in there, they realize they got life in prison, and then mentally they went crazy in there. They in there cutting their wrists, cutting their stomachs out, all type of crazy stuff, cutting their face. Like, man, look, man, the stories I hear is horrific. And when I hear these stories, in my mind, I'm thinking, who want to live life like that? Who want to live life in a cell 23 hours a day for the rest of their life, cutting on their body, trying to kill themselves? You got to be a psychopath to even have, want to live like that. Me, I'd rather be on an island something. Man, I say this all the time, man. I'd rather take my passport, you know what I'm saying? Hit the island, get out the country. You know what I'm saying? Be on the island sipping mojitos and mai tais with, as Jay-Z say, with linen shorts on. You know what I'm saying? So my balls won't get hot. With some bad women around me. You know what I'm saying? That's the life to live, man. Not being out here robbing, stealing, killing, going to jail, sitting in a cell for 23 hours a day for the rest of your life, or for years, slicing on your wrist. Like, who want to live that life? And to these guys out here, these young boys that's out here doing all this crazy stuff, if you keep doing that, you're going to live that life. But if you want to live a good life where you can just travel, see the world, you know what I'm saying? Go to Vegas once or twice a year, you know what I'm saying? Smoke on some fine Cuban cigars. If you smoke weed, smoke on some Zaza. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got Zaza in prison unless you paying somebody to sneak it in. You know what I'm saying? Being around some fine, pretty women. Man, look, ain't no women in prison. It's guards that you just look at. Ain't no fine women in prison. And me, man, look, I love women. You know what I'm saying? I like, man, look, I ain't a womanizer no more. When I was younger, I was, they know my story, I worked in a lot of hospitals. I was, man, look, womanizer. You hear me? But I like to be around pretty women. So I can't do that being in jail. So what I do? I'd rather go to the island, man. I'd rather fly a woman out to an island, go sit on a beach. You know what I'm saying? like I say, order some mojitos or some mai tais. You know what I'm saying? And as Rick Ross say, watch the ocean as the water splash against the stones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how you want to live, man. You don't want to live in no 4x4 wearing jail stripes for the rest of your life. You know, you want to be just living life, man. Being free, being able to go wherever you want to go. You know, hell, man. You just want to live life right, you know, to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's short and it's precious. You know, you don't want to live an unhappy, miserable life, hell on earth type of life. You know what I'm saying? You know, being in jail, that's like hell on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Who want to live that type of life? I'm just saying. Who want to live that type of life? I don't. So what I do? I live righteous, man. I try to live right. I stay out the way. You know, that's another thing you got to do, man. You got to learn how to stay out of the way and avoid suckers. You know, I always say this, man. I be sucker ducking. You know, I don't want to be around nobody that's gonna cause me harm or put me in a compromising situation. Like, you don't never want to be around people like that. You don't want to be around people that's envious of you, jealous of you. If you do got to be around them or deal with them, make sure it's brief. You know, make sure, you know, because sometimes you can read and see, you know, people that's like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and me, man, you know, I'm a guy that plays possum. You know, I know I can tell if a person don't really like me, but I got to be around them and deal with them. So I play possum. I act like I don't know what the hell going on. But man, I know how you feel. But I ain't. You look, man, this ain't that, man. I'm just here because I got to be here. But guess what? I'm out your way and about my business. You know, like I say, that's called staying out the way, man. You got to learn how to stay out the way because, man, people, man, they'll trick you out of here, man, if you don't. So, best way to live a prosperous life is to live righteous, man. Be right by people, you know, put God first, you know what I'm saying? All praises due. And just stay out the way, man, and just try to be a happy person, man, in life, man. Don't be miserable or unhappy, you know. Find things to do that make you find something to do to make you happy. Or work hard, man. You know, a lot of people, like I say, man, being it's easy to be a nothing out here, you know, but when you work hard, you know, it pays off, man, and you can be a somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be out here bogus. If you just put a little work in and work hard, you ain't got to be out here robbing people. You know, you can go get a job or you can get a hustle going. You know, this 2023, man. You know, if you out here robbing or doing something crazy, man, look, I think most people that's doing that have mental problems. You know, that's a mental issue because nowhere in crap you should be out here in 2023 doing something crazy, man. You know, unless you want to go to jail or you want to die or you want to do something, you know, man, look, because if you don't, you shouldn't be out here like that, man. You know, life is short and precious, and now you got to treat it as such, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and man, like I say, just learn how to suck a duck and stay out of the way. And that's what I do, man. I learn how to avoid suckers. And like, man, look, I'm quick to, when I get into a confrontation with somebody, we was talking about this the other day, man. I'm quick to take the upper. I'm quick to be the bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, when you come from where I come from, you understand how things can escalate. And you know the outcome. So if you know it's a bad outcome in something, why even entertain it? You know what I'm saying? Unless you have no other choice, that's the only way you're going to have to entertain it. But I'm the type of person, man, look, I'm quick to avoid the conflict or the confrontation. And only reason I do that because when I was younger, I used to be a hothead and I couldn't avoid confrontation, you know, and I spent many a days in lockups because of that. You know what I'm saying? And it taught me a lesson. Like I say, I don't want to be sitting in no lockup, you know, facing misdemeanor charges or you know, facing felony charges because I couldn't handle what was going on because somebody was doing something to me that wasn't right and I just lost control. You know, one thing about me, you know, as I matured and grew, I grew a lot of self-control. And with self-control, you know how to be the bigger person. You know how to be the bigger man. You know, it ain't about you know, who tough and who not. Man, look, I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? All I care about is not going to jail and not losing and losing everything I got going on and having to pay lawyers and all this because you done did something to me and I done did something to you. Now I'm in trouble. So to prevent that, I'd rather just, hey man, I'm cool. I ain't on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, now like I said, if somebody do something to you violently and you have no other choice, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you can avoid that conflict, man, avoid it because, like I say, you don't want to be in no type of trouble or be sitting in someone's jail cell because you lost control. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when I was young, it happened to me a lot. You know, I can't tell you how many times. I can't even count on both hands how many times I've been in the 111 lockup when I was younger. You know, District 5, you know, I always talk about District 5, but I can't count on both of my hands how many times I've been in that station, in that lockup when I was younger. You know, so that taught me a lot. You know, I've learned self-control from that. You know, and out of all the times I've been in that lockup, I only went to the county jail once. And once was enough for me. So what I do, I try to stay out of trouble. I try to stay out the way. I'm older now. I just don't, you know, and I try to talk to these kids about that, you know, because like I tell these young guys, I was your age once, man, and I know how it is out here. I know how peer pressure is. I know about all that. Like I said, I had a cousin try to give me a pipe. Man, go shoot him. Nah, I'm not doing that. So a lot of these kids gotta, you know, they gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just be smart, man. Have their own mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to nobody. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody peer pressure you into doing something that they won't do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you never letting somebody peer pressure you to do something that they won't do. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna tell you something. You do something crazy to somebody because somebody didn't peer pressure you to do it, like kill them. When they get caught and go to jail for something, guess what? They throwing you under the bus. That's they take it out. So just be mindful out here, man. Try to avoid suckers. Stay out the way. Have your own mind. Stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Find a hobby or something, a job. Stop robbing and killing and stealing from people. You know, life is short. It's precious. Treat it as such. You know what I'm saying? Because 1 second, man, 10 seconds can cause you a lifetime of pain. You know, and like I always say, be cerebral out here. Use your brain. Develop your brain. Because, man, look, it's critical out here. And you can live a good life or you can live a bad life. We all had choices. As the booty warrior say, the choice is yours. So that's my thought and talk for the night. You know, If y'all watching this video and haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, Veil the Barber. You know, book me for your next haircut appointment. On the Cut app, Veil the Barber Pupil 1. You know, if you want your fresh fade, graphic designs, women, ladies, if you want your eyebrows arched, you know what I'm saying? I'm nice with it. You know, fellas, man, y'all know where to find me, man. If you go on the app, you know the locations I'm at. That's my talk for the night. Man, y'all stay blessed out there, man. Peace.